tried it.
Let's start that place.
Okay. Amen.
Come on, can we celebrate our First Lady, please?
First Lady.
Yes, first and only lady of everybody. All right.
I like that.
So now we get to celebrate. Tonight is the Dream Big Conference Talk Show. We learned a lot this morning around just maximizing our potential, right? We learned a lot about using artificial intelligence to drive the gospel. We learned a lot today about just using the tools that we have at our disposal in this dispensation and our generation to the furtherance of God's kingdom. And I think it's really important that as believers that we utilize this knowledge that we've harnessed, especially during the course of this event. And so we're gonna take it to another level tonight by just engaging principal and or key hosts or guests, asking them questions bordering around their personal life, ministry, and how they maximize their potentials. Some of them you do know their stories. Some of them historically you've either seen them on television or being part of their administration. There's a lot to learn, and we want this to be very engaging. Hopefully, we have enough time to take some questions, personal and or professional questions. But overall, I think it's going to be a very good, a great night. Darren, what's your? Oh, by the way, I'm Dimitri Oladili, and with me is.
Adesina. My name is Adesina Shakta. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming.
So apparently, there's a video before we start the program officially. But what does dream big? What does it mean to you? Or dreaming big?
I think that it's an opportunity to hear from people that have kind of like dreamt big. I dare say big and can tell you part of the realities of dreaming. That's like two like what's the big oxymoron? Dreaming and reality are two different things that you put together, but you're allowed to dream as long as you can stay in touch with reality to make sure that that idea you're not just in fantasy land or dreaming, but you can learn from their mistakes, learn from their journey, and open up your mind and look around you, to get to that destination or that place that you have always dreamt about. That's what I see. This is an opportunity to be aware of that because you're just going every day, going every day. It's like a call to service, so to speak. It's like, hey, stop. It's okay for you to dream. Don't lose focus of where you're going to. And these are people that can help you, that can show you a thing or two on how you can do things better or get better or even go wild with your imagination here.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. I think I like that. For me, dreaming big, I just kind of really thought about it. Whether or not you're actually or actively thinking about something, you're actually dreaming.
Yeah.
You're actually dreaming. And in some cases, some of us are very intentional. Some folks are intentional about, sitting down, having vision boards, or just being very intentional about actualizing a goal, while others are not. And we just leave it to chance, or we leave it to fate. FATE, fate, not faith. And so, yeah. So in some way, shape, or form, we're all, dreaming or we're all dreamers, right? But I really, I'm grateful to God for today's, um, the opportunity to be part of today's experience where, we're provided with tools on how to shape our dreams and shape our vision and, even reminders, Adela was talking to us today and said, you kind of write things and say, dear Dimeji or dear Darren, this is what God is reminding. And a lot of times we forget based on circumstances of life, which quite honestly are valid circumstances, right? Are valid things to bring us down. But the constant reminder of we ought to dream. before we invite the guests, I did a little history, maybe not as much as Dr. May's son about history, but I was learning a lot about African American and the slaves. And one thing they said was that they could. One guy in particular, I can't remember his name, said what his great grandfather told him was that no matter how much they were so held bound by shackles and chains, they always read of freedom. That even if they didn't see themselves free, they saw generations free. And so, in some cases, the dream might not even come to reality in your dispensation, but the fact that your mentality, your mindset, you have taught yourself, listen, I'm maybe too old to see this deliverance, but I'm going to tell my child to pass the baton. I'm going to pass the baton to my children. And that dream becomes reality, whether or not you're there. And then you become part of the success story.
Right, even
You
if
can
you're
say,
not there physically.
exactly. So I think it's huge that even our minds, dream even when the physical circumstances around us appear to be shackles or chains. So, all right, we're not preaching today, but it's quite impressive how much we've learned today. All right, without any further ado, we'd like to welcome, to begin with, and pardon me, Dr. Nee. We're gonna bring Dr. Nee Burry from Sydney, Australia. We're gonna bring him up first before we bring in the birthday girl today. So, with a round of applause and a standing ovation, welcome with me our brother, a friend, Pastor Nee Burry. Welcome, sir. All right, so I'm very honored to be inviting up on stage the birthday girl, the woman whom we've come to celebrate tonight, and of course with Dr. Lee as well. This is Adele Raphael. Put your hands together as you can show. Thank you. She's here, of course, with a beautiful family. Thank you for sharing this night with us. Thank you. May you be seated, please. So yeah, Mrs. Adela Fire was here with her husband, as you know, Victor, and Zion and Zane. Awesome. And so, Dr. Lee, I know your wife's probably watching, so we want to honor your wife and get you as well, so that when you get back home, you eat the best amount. All right. So before we kick start, we have a short video to show. Media, please roll the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our keynote speaker, Adiola Fashewu. We can do better than that. Let's give her a clap.
Thank you. I'm very shy. What's up, my people? It is so good to finally be with you in Calgary, Canada.
Adiola Eunice Fayehun was born on Friday 6th of July 1984. Her parents, Reverend Dr. Solomon Ajayi Oladele and Margaret Ibiladun Oladele Ni Abolarin, worked as missionaries in Nigeria. She has 5 older siblings and she is the youngest child. She comes from Yoruba ethnic group of southwestern Nigeria and speaks the language fluently. Adiola began college in Nigeria, working toward a degree in linguistics. In 2003, at the age of 19 years, she moved to the United States to continue college, thanks to a scholarship gained through the National Association of Congregational Christian Churches. She graduated from Olivet College in Olivet, Michigan with a BA in Mass Communications and Journalism in 2007. During her time at Olivet, she worked in radio and was a writer for the Olivet College newspaper. As part of social project, Fayehun also founded the Olivet College TV studio. In 2008, Fayem received a master's degree in broadcast journalism from CUNY Graduate School of Journalism. She is a Nigerian journalist who specializes in discussing current geopolitical, social, and economic issues that affect daily lives of Africans living on the continent. In 2013, she interviewed former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan on the streets of New York, asking him what he was doing about the then ongoing Boko Haram insurgency.
We're just trying to get a few questions. Do you think it's okay to go ahead with the sovereign fund when other governors are in disagreement?
Sovereign fund is for the interest of the nation.
Okay.
It's not for the interest of Mr. President.
Yeah.
It's-
How exactly is it for the interest?
Anybody who is disagreeing with sovereign fund doesn't really appreciate how nations manage their resources. That is one thing we have done, that all the professionals, both World Bank, IMF, AFC and other institutions that manage finances all over the world, appreciate that the government has a focus, and it has helped to give us a better focus in terms of the economic stability. So if anybody is going against it, it's quite regrettable, but I don't think the governors are going against it anyway. It's a matter of...
But that's why they took the issue to court. Is it democratic that they are not for it, but you're going ahead?
No. We did that with the consent of the states. We did that with the consent of the states. The
But
federal
now
government
the
did not
governors.
impose it on the states, no.
Thank you very much. And just the last question, what exactly you are doing to help to stop Boko Haram? I know that you declared state of emergency and all that.
We are working very hard on that. We are
Yeah,
working
how
very hard.
exactly, sir?
We are working very hard.
And 3,000 people have died.
Maybe you need to update your statistics.
Thank you very much.
When
All right, thank you. Thank you. He's our president. It's okay if he talks to us. Oh, please, let me take a picture with him. Just get me next to him. You got me, right? You got me? Thank you, Mr. President. You're actually a nice person. I do a show every week and I talk about you.
Thank you.
I hope you're watching it.
She is well known for a controversial 2015 street interview where she and fellow Sahara TV journalist Omoyele Sowore asked Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe when he would be stepping down from office.
But in case someone is still out there who has no clue what happened and what I'm talking about, I was in Nigeria for President Buhari's inauguration, and Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe was also there, and at the end of the inauguration, this happened. You're pushing me, sir. You're pushing me. Sir, don't you think it's time to step down, sir?
It's okay.
Sir, don't you think it's time to step down?
Pardon.
Can you say something, sir? Do you think it's time to step down?
Which one?
How's your health? How are you feeling?
Do you know it? Sure. Mira.
I have no idea what that means.
Sahara reporters asking. Sahara reporters
can you say
asking.
something,
Is
sir?
President Mugabe going to step down?
Don't you think?
Wait.
So you can rest?
Okay.
Sir, would there be a change in Zimbabwe just like we're having in Nigeria?
Very soon to the next president in your country. Yes, sir.
Will you step down someday, sir?
Democracy in Nigeria. Is there going to be democracy?
Is that democracy in Zimbabwe, sir?
Down in Zimbabwe.
Sir, is there democracy in Zimbabwe?
Is there democracy in Zimbabwe?
There is no democracy in Zimbabwe. Very, very sad. It's about time. It's about time to step down.
Let's Mugabe answer.
It's enough. 30-something years.
Can
And you came here to witness democracy.
he allow
It's been real.
Can he allow democracy in his country?
We want to come to Zimbabwe for inauguration as well.
Yeah.
In 2009, after graduate school, Fayem worked at CUNY TV as a TV news producer. During this time, she wrote and produced a feature on Sahara reporters Omoyele Sowore, who she later went on to work with in a behind-the-scenes capacity at Sahara Reporters. In 2010, Fayem became a U.S. correspondent for the Nigerian newspaper The Nation. In 2010, Fayoum founded African Spotlight, where she published content about Africa. In April 2011, Fayoum began the news satire program, Keeping It Real with Adeola, on Sahara TV. The show was 30 minutes long and features Fayoum reporting, often in character, on various African news events. The focus of the show was on reporting political issues pertinent to Africa and of interest to the African diaspora community. For the first 150 plus episodes, created over a period of 3 years, Fayoum was the producer, writer, and editor of the show.
Let it not meet you by surprise. I'm just saying my own. I'm not saying that he will remove him. I pray that he doesn't remove him. But don't think that Gani Adams came up with that. That is Gani Adams. Hey, child, there is God. So, Kai, this is how money can transform somebody's life. Kai, money no be small matter, eh? But you know, like I said, I'm not even going to talk about that today. Yes, because I already promised.
In November 2017, Fayoum left Sahara TV to work as an independent creator, publishing new content on our YouTube channel about African politics in a continuation of our weekly satire show, Keeping It Real with Adeola. To comedian Jon Stewart, Fayoum uses satire and comedy to explain news events in self-produced videos. Fayoum also works as a foreign correspondent for The Nation, a Nigerian national daily newspaper based in Lagos, Nigeria.
From a viewer by the name Justice Ogora, and I just have to share it with you guys. He said, "Hi Adeola, my wife graduated from Medics College of Healthcare in Toronto, Canada, scoring a final GPA of 98%. She also scored an average of A+, that is 97 and above, in all her 23 courses. 23 courses, my father and my God. Adjudged as an outstanding student, she was chosen out of almost 400 students from different nationalities as the valedictorian."
Adeola is an amazing inspiration to many around the world, and she takes time on her show to motivate people around the world.
Please let this woman's story inspire you today if you're watching me, that you can do anything, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the circumstances, you can achieve your dreams. I don't know the challenges that you're facing right now, just do your very best and you'll be amazed by what you can achieve.
Notable interviews by Fayoum. 2013, former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan on Boko Haram and the Sovereign Wealth Fund. 2015, Nigeria President Muhammadu Buhari on addressing corruption, the Nigerian economy.
Hi viewers, my name is Adeola Fayoum. Today we are standing in front of the United Nations where Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari addressed the floor of the General Assembly. Coming up next is Sahara TV's exclusive interview with Mr. President. Welcome to Sahara TV.
Thank you.
So there has been information that you've been recovering some of the stolen money, stolen by corrupt government officials that were there in the past. How true is this, and like how much have you been able to recover? So it's been 3 months, and I'm sure you saw the media's review of your first 3 months in office, and I just would like to know what you think about the media's review of your...
The media, they are too inquisitive for my liking.
Okay. What does that mean?
We don't know what that means.
I know what it means, but can you...
They ask too many questions. They ask too many questions.
And speaking of the press, and I'm rounding up, they've been telling me to round up. It was in the news lately that Nigeria's participation at the UN, that we were not there at the key event, and that we were late in meeting with the Pope. What do you have to say to all this?
All
right. Thank you so much, Mr. President, but we can't let you go without telling us some of your ministers. At least you are releasing the list tomorrow. Give us some names.
I can't.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you very much indeed.
2015, Nigerian Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. 2015, Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe on ending presidency as he attended the inauguration of Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari on the 29th of May. Honors of Fayoum. Foreign Press Association, New York. Outstanding academic and professional achievement. 2014, Ethiopian Satellite News Network, ESAT, Washington, D.C. Excellence in Journalism for Democracy Award. 2015 CUNY Graduate School of Journalism Best One Woman Show.
Okay, Victor, time to leave. Time to leave. The bride's got to get dressed. Yay, big kiss. Yay.
From the first time I set my eyes on you, I didn't know from the start. I didn't know how you turned my life around, or how in love I'd be with who you are.
In 2011, Fayon married Victor Fayon in Nigeria. Adeola and Victor, her husband, created a non-profit foundation called KIRWA Foundation that provides aid to terminally ill in Africa. They are both blessed with two adoration children, Darasimi Fayon, 3 years old, Zain Damilola Fayon, 1 year old. Today, Adeola Fayon turns 40. With a loud ovation, let's celebrate Adeola at 40.
Wow.
Yeah,
Democracy. What you mean?